Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. From the last few days, actually, I'm not doing well, suffering from cold and cough, not able to speak properly because of this weather change. But this is Sunday, and we are here with a brand new video on Agentic AI. For those who are complete beginners into generative AI and Agentic AI, want to get started with learning generative AI from scratch, let me tell you, you don't have to waste a single penny on generative AI, because on my channel I have multiple videos on generative AI, starting from master gen AI in 6 hours, then we have Ollama models 2 hours, then we have fine tuning, LoRa Q LoRa, quantization, and a bunch of generative AI projects. And last week we also published one of our LangGraph videos, which was like a 2 hours video talking about LangGraph. Now this video is a continuation to our Agentic AI series, where in this video we are going to talk about CrewAI, a brand new framework. So in case you are interested, watch this video till the end, because I'm going to explain you what CrewAI is, what are the different features of CrewAI, how it is different from LangGraph, along with that practical implementation. In case you have anything else in your mind, what should be my next topic, let me know in the comment section, because I keep an eye on each and every comment. On top of that, we have designed a bunch of ebooks on machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, and various other topics. Just write down ebooks you are interested in, and I will share you the link at 100 likes and 50 comments. See you in the video. Enjoy CrewAI, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hi, welcome to this brand new video on CrewAI. Well, if you are a complete generative AI beginner, have no idea about generative AI, and you want to still get started with it, all the links are provided in the video's description. I would request you to go ahead and go through them. Everything is provided in the description. Now, if you are a complete beginner into Agentic AI, last week I had posted a video on LangGraph. That's going to be the very first step that you need to do. Once you learn LangGraph, then you can come back to CrewAI. Well, learning LangGraph is not a hard prerequisite, because LangGraph and CrewAI are both different tools, different frameworks. But my recommendation is, if you know LangGraph, because I will be using some terms like graph and nodes and all those things, so recommendation will be to go through it. Okay, without further ado, let's try to get into CrewAI. So first of all, what is CrewAI? CrewAI basically helps us to build AI agents in especially multi-agent system. So when we talk about multi-agent system, we can think about implementing it using a CrewAI setup. What are the different other frameworks that we have in the field of Agentic AI? There are multiple frameworks, including Agno. We have Google ADK. We have LangGraph. LangChain is traditionally not meant for Agentic AI, but you can still implement Agentic AI codes in LangChain. However, the number of lines of code will be very, very high. And we have CrewAI. Okay, what is the difference? First of all, Agno is a super lightweight and a fast framework. I would recommend, if you are working on a lightweight proof of concept, Agno is recommended. If your company has a tight coupling with Google products, with GCP especially, then recommendation will be to use Google ADK. LangGraph, if your use case is a graph-based use case, graph-based and stateful orchestration with high customization, yes, LangGraph is recommended. Now, first of all, what is the difference between, LangChain? What is LangChain? LangChain is basically a chain system where you are executing the flow in a systematic manner, in a linear manner. And graph is basically something like this, when your flow is non-linear. Okay, now talking about CrewAI. CrewAI is basically a role-based orchestration. It's a role-based orchestration and less customization, and I would say it is easier to build as compared to LangGraph. I mean, this is a personal choice. Well, but I don't want to give a hardcore statement here. But if you compare CrewAI with LangGraph, I feel CrewAI is much easier to get started with. Okay, so now if you talk about a little bit about CrewAI, so first of all, if you know about Agentic AI, right? What is Agentic AI? When a LLM gets the power of a tool calling functionality. For example, the user is asking something about the weather of Osaka, right? The LLM has access to a tool which is like a get weather API. Now LLM understands the intent and it is able to call the tool. Tool responds back with an output that Osaka is like 19 degrees Celsius, little bit of rain, something like that. That goes out as an output, right? Now that's basically called as an agent, and when you combine multiple agents together, that basically becomes an agentic AI workflow. Similarly, in CrewAI, we basically have crews. Crew is basically like your agentic AI workflow, and the underlined agents are called as crew members. Okay, so as this is a quick tutorial, let's try to jump into the practicals, and then I will be showing you what exactly needs to be done. Before we jump into the practicals, let me just quickly explain you the use case here. The use case is pretty simple. We are kind of building an agentic AI workflow system where when the user comes in, the user asks a question. Now the question could be anything. If it is a random question not related to the tools, then basically we can invoke the large language model, and the large language model will give you an output, and that should be the end of your loop. If the question is related to weather, then the LLM interprets, then LLM calls the weather tool, the tool responds back, and that's the end of the flow. If the question is something around currency exchange, the LLM understands that I need to call the currency exchange tool, and then I get the output, and that's the end of the flow. So basically we have two tools here. One of them is a weather tool and one of them is a currency exchange tool. That's it. And as part of large language model, I'm going to use XAI Grok. In case you want to switch it to Ollama, it's very simple. You just have to use chat Ollama instead of chat XAI, and that should be it. It's very super simple. And if you are using OpenAI, you just have to change it to chat OpenAI. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Let's jump into the practicals. The very first thing is I want to go to the XAI Grok building. So I already have this API key with me. I'm going to search for the area where I have passed my API key. I'm going to change it. Okay, done. So this is my CrewAI agent, weather and a currency converter. This notebook builds a CrewAI agent with two tools. One of them is a weather tool, uses OpenMeteor. It's a free, no API key needed. And then the second one is a currency converter tool, uses the Frankfurter. Again, it's a free, no API key needed. The large language model is a Grok model. So let's get started with the installation of the library. So I'm installing the CrewAI. It should hardly take 2 minutes to complete. And once that is done, I will quickly go ahead and import and start my environment setup. So installation is going on. If you are executing this on your local machine without Google Colab, you don't have to install it again and again, right? As I'm using Google Colab for almost everything, every time I create a new session, I have to install all these libraries. A few more seconds and should be done. Okay, done. So imports and environment setup, CrewAI. So here you can see I'm using agent, task, and a crew. Now what is agent? Agent is the agent, right? Task is what the task you are going to do. Okay, and crew is nothing but the combination of different tools. Okay, that's basically your crew. And large language model is your LLM. So let's first define the tools. The first tool is a weather tool. You can see, I hope everybody remembers how do we have to define tools in the Agentic AI domain, either by using the tool decorator or by using structured tool or by using base tool, right? In this case, we are using the @ tool. So my tool is ready, get weather tool. Now it is going through this particular link and the parameters are set. I'm going to execute it. And this is the API. And similarly, we have the currency converter. You can see the inputs are amount, from currency, and to currency. So for example, you are asking a question like, can you convert 100 USD to INR? Well, the LLM is able to interpret the amount that's the amount, that's the from currency, that's the to currency, and these goes into the parameters and it is able to interpret. Or else if your message is get the weather of Osaka, it is able to interpret this as the city, and only city goes into the input of that particular tool. Okay, so I'm executing this currency converter and then I'm configuring the LLM. I'm calling my Grok 4, run. Now this is the most important part because I'm defining my agent. So I'm calling my agent. My agent has a very simple task. It needs to do a intent classification. If the question is around weather, it will call the weather API. If the question is around currency assistant, it will call the currency API. The help goal is help users by providing accurate real-time weather information and performing precise currency conversions. That's it. And here you can see both the tools are binded up here. Okay, I'm running this. So for the first example, I am providing a task. The task is what is the current weather in Tokyo, right? The expected output is this one. So this is what I'm defining in the task. And here I'm calling the crew, where I'm calling the assistant agent, and the tasks is the weather task. That's basically your user input that the user will provide, right? Well, this is like a Google Colab view of the agents. In case you want to build an actual website or a production friendly use case, let me know and I'll come up with a separate video on this. Today in this video, I'm basically getting started with CrewAI. I'm explaining you the most important concepts of CrewAI and to get started with your first CrewAI application. So you can see the crew execution started, then the task started, then the agent started, then the tool execution started. The tool is able to respond, then tool execution completed, and the agent is providing the final answer. And then the task is completed, and then the crew completion is done. The second question is, let's say something around currency conversion. When I'm asking about 500 USD to INR, it is doing the same thing. The crew execution starts, then the task starts, then the agent is triggered, then the tools are triggered. You can see currency converter tool is triggered. Agent is able to understand and trigger that, and then once this is triggered, you are basically going ahead, getting the response from the tool, and then the response goes into the agent. Agent writes the final answer, and then the task is completed, and then the crew completion is done. So that's basically about our simple weather currency agent application. There is also an example 3. I will leave the code to you so that you can execute it by yourself, and in case you want to make it more complex, it's very simple. Playing around with CrewAI is very easy. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. In case you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you need this code immediately, just make sure we have 100 likes and 50 comments, and I will share you the code with you. That's pretty much it. And one more thing, if you want to change the LLM, I have already explained. Instead of Grok 4, if you are using something else, take help of AI. Well, when I was talking about chat XAI and chat OpenAI, that's not in CrewAI. In CrewAI, we just call LLM. So make sure you just ask it to Grok or something. It should be able to give you an answer. For example, let's say I want to switch to an Llama model. Let's say Llama 3.2 2B, something like that. So how do we change it? You will be able to get the response. Oh, it did not understand the context because I am using CrewAI. How to change the model to Llama 3.2 colon 2B. Yeah, it's very simple. It's just like this: model equals to Llama / this base URL you can provide, and you can get started with it. Okay, that's it. See you in another video. Thank you.